Hello everybody, welcome to day 21 of Vlogmas. You guys, it is the 21st of December. I can't believe it, we made it this far. I mean for me, for my own Vlogmas. So even though it is December, look around. There's no snow and the weather is very much like springtime. So I said let's take advantage of this and let's do two important things for today. Number one, I want to go to the yarn store and get more options for the cardigan for my niece. And second, my nephew has a concert today. I'm the only one who doesn't work today, so I get to see him. But me and my nephew's concerts have a history. Usually I can't stop myself from laughing like a maniac. I love kids, and when I see them perform, I just can't stop laughing. So today I'm anticipating laughing. So today I brought some water bottles, some knitting, and some candy to keep my mouth shut. I also brought yarn to cast on. Hold on, I don't want to get the kids into the frame. I brought some yarn to do a cast on for my new sock. I did a small audit of all the knitted gifts, and I'm missing socks for my niece, and basically I'm missing more socks, so I brought some yarn to maybe cast on whilst the concert is on its way. It's supposed to last for 2 hours and I'm here already. I think it's supposed to start at 10, and but I'm not gonna be here for 2 hours, so I'm outside. I'm gonna find a quiet place, cast on, and then when the class of my nephew will perform, I'll just go in, because the conference hall is very tiny and there's so many people there. There's so many parents. I don't want to stop parents watching their kids because I want to see my nephew for 10 minutes. So this is how people usually do it. They go in, watch their kids, and then release the chair for other parents that just arrived. So that's the plan for today. I will see you later. We'll see if everything goes as planned, because oftentimes I tell you what are my plans in the morning, and then throughout the day nothing pans out as I planned. So we'll see. We'll see. Let me know how are you doing in this wonderful day of December, and if you have snow, enjoy it, because here in Chisinau, Moldova, we have spring weather even though it's December. Okay, I'll see you later. You guys, the concert is very crowded. There are so many parents and they're so loud and the kids are loud, so I decided to escape to the back garden and just like cast on some socks with my Nako Lollipop. I want to cast on with 48 stitches, but I'm trying not to catch the white yarn, so I will just not use this one and then start with the yellow. I have my 2.5 millimeter needles, and while I breathe very deeply for 10-15 minutes, I might as well cast on and enjoy a small break from the concert. Okay, you guys, cast on ready. My fingers are frozen, my legs are frozen, I'm cold, so I'm gonna head back inside and maybe watch some more music provided by the kids. You guys, I got to have a pretzel because the concert was way too much for me. But another grandma with handmade socks. It looks like it's a national sport here. Like most of the corners, most of the streets have a grandma selling socks. It's a miracle I get anything done with these eyes on me. Remi. So my dog insists on sitting in on the Vlogmas blanket. It's right here, you guys. And I'm making some good progress, and I would make more progress if my dog would move. He is about 6 years old. I started fostering him and he kind of stayed with me. And he's about 10 kilograms. So I could move him, but he's being a sweetheart. Anyways, I am on the third garter row with this beautiful burgundy. I think it's because I like the color so much that I'm knitting so slow to extend the pleasure of knitting with this wonderful color. But I'm gonna give my dog a treat, get him off, and knit, 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 knit. Yeah, yeah, buddy. Shall we go for a treat? Go, go. As expected, I'm out of yarn. So this blanket is a scrappy blanket. This means that I don't know how much yarn I have for the stripes of color, so I'm out of color and I've only done 4 garter rows. So I'm gonna combine these two, maybe to make one more garter row, you know, until I finish here, and then I continue with beige. I have lots of beige, but I didn't anticipate that 25 grams won't be enough, because these ones, these stripes, use 25 grams and it was okay. Well, different color, different structure, different type of yarn. They're all scraps. Some of them are acrylic, some of them are wool, others are a combination. I think this one was bamboo. My cat is here. So I'll just try to scrap up one more garter row and see how's it going. It's going to be a different color, but I hope it's not going to be too much of a difference. I have other rows, for example this one, which had a combination of colors, so it should be okay. Nadelina says hello. Do you hear that? My cat is purring. Oh, there's cat hair on my cat. Anyways, you guys, I am trying to do more swatches, but my cat won't let me. So far, I have the light beige color swatched out with 375 millimeter needles here with the English rib stitch, a little bit of garter, and then with 4 millimeter needles up here, just to see what is the difference between these two types of needles. And I wanna cast it off, put it to the side and wash it, you know, to block it, to see how much it will grow. I will see you later. If this cutie pie will let me do more knitting, I will check back with you. If not, then I'll see you with new projects. You guys, I have some free time right now and I came back to my handy dandy swatch. So I finished the first swatch. It is quite big. I don't know what I thought about. I cast it on about 50 or 55 stitches. It's too much. For the next one, note to self, about 25, 26 stitches, 30 maximum should be enough. And for this swatch, I'm using the light beige color, Filanina 249 code of color. And I have also my ruler here, and I measured for the part that I used 375 millimeter needles. I have 15 stitches in 10 centimeters of English rib stitch. For the part where I used the 4 millimeter needles, I have 14 stitches for 10 centimeters. This is just technical details for myself so that I don't forget. Next, I think I have more time right now, and I will do the same with the dark beige. And for consistency's sake, I will again cast on with 375 millimeters, make a break, and continue with 4 millimeters. But maybe just like take only 25 or 26 stitches, and also maybe try another pattern. This is the English rib stitch, but maybe for the other one, maybe I can try like I don't know, fisherman stitch or brioche stitch or something, or cables, just to have a bit of diversity. Oh my god, I don't even recognize me. Who am I doing swatches and stuff? But it's important because I want to make a beautiful cardigan for my niece, so swatching is important right now. I'm gonna make them dry and then block them and see how much do they stretch. So this is all. I'll see you later. Okay, red stripe is finished. As you can tell, I used some nuance of burgundy, then I finished with some red. And you guys, ta-da! I'm measuring it and it looks a bit twisty and turny and not straight, but I think that after I finish it, I'm just gonna block it. And when I'll block it, I'll aggressively pull this corner up and pull this corner down so that we have a rectangular that goes straight like this. But otherwise, I think I will continue. This corner looks a little bit, you know, not straight, but I'm not going to stress about it. I'm going to continue working on it. And my hope and my solution will be that blocking will just make everything right. So I will go and make me some food, and then maybe I'll come back to this, or maybe I'll knit on something else. Cannot believe it. So easy. I did a second swatch, and this time with the fisherman rib stitch. I started with 375 millimeter, and I did have the top half with 4 millimeter needles, and I have about 15 stitches in 10 centimeters for both sizes. And from what I can tell, I love this kind of stitch, but I don't think it's the right yarn for this stitch. If it would have been fluffier, all of this space would have been covered. I don't like that there's so much space that you can see my fingers through it. But you know, this is why I'm swatching, to learn which yarn goes with which pattern or which stitch. And this was the dark beige. The light beige, I did the English rib stitch, and it's so dense and so lovely. Okay, I think I'm gonna go and do more chores around the house, and maybe knit a little bit on the black vest, or maybe on the Vlogmas blanket. I don't know, we'll see. You guys had to take a break to do other errands, and I am back in this cute place at the store called Unique. And the name of the craft store is right there, you guys. It made it on the, you know, on the building. This shows you how important it is, or maybe it shows you how much money they have for marketing. But anyways, I'm gonna go and find the yarn. It's just a commercial, but check out this interesting sweater. Now that I'm knitting, I'm always looking at these. I'm back at the store, and I'm touching all kinds of yarn. I'm very happy that they have samples which are knitted, and you can see the gauge, you can see how it feels. So you guys, for the cardigan, I'm choosing this Alize Lana Gold, and I'm choosing some purples, some yellows, maybe some Super Lana Midi, because it looks very, very solid, which I really like. Alize Super Lana Classic, it's quite thin. What is this? Lana Gold Fine Wool. Okay. It's very, very convenient. Oh, this one looks so good. It has a little bit of fluff, which I love. This is Alpaca Royale. Okay. What a day, you guys. It's been such a long and active day for me. I cannot believe it. I've managed to go and see my nephew's concert. I went to the store. I did a lot of errands. I bought some cat food, dog food, lots of things for my home, and I'm happy, but I'm tired. So very quickly, I want to show you what I managed to do today. I've introduced a lot of clips and you have already seen, but let me show you like a wrap up of the day. So I started a new sock with this Nako Lollipop yarn, and I have this much already done. I started with 50 stitches, and I'm doing ribbon 2 by 2, and I started with 50, which is more than usual. Usually I would start with 46 or 48, because these are not going to be for me. These are going to be gift socks, and I want them to be like neutral ease, not negative ease. Okay, this is one. Second, let me show you what I bought from the store. Yes, so I started making some swatches for my niece's cardigan. I showed you earlier. They're right here on the piano with light beige and dark beige, and this is how they look in the evening color, evening light, like electric light. So I have two swatches. And you guys, I want to hold these up in here so that I can show you the new colors that I picked up from my local yarn store. So I selected Alize Alpaca Royale gray color, soft gray, and it has a little bit of fluff because it's a combination of acrylic, alpaca, and wool. So it has the fluff, which I really want. I want to make a sample with fluff. Tiny, not too much. I also have from the same brand, Alize Alpaca Royale, a darker version of gray, again with fluff. A little bit of fluff, which I think it's very nice when you make a vest or cardigan. Next, I bought the Alize Lana Gold which is wool and acrylic. I'm a bit disappointed in myself, but I really loved the color and the texture, and it's not very thin and it's very fluffy. Okay, next I bought the same brand, Alize. Oh no, this is Alize Midi. Okay, this is acrylic and wool, and I chose it once again for the color and for the feeling. I really liked the sample that somebody knitted in the store. And one more version, sorry, Alize Midi, and I chose this very, very light blue. So these are my colors. So tomorrow I will make swatches of all of these yarns. I will go make, not tomorrow, maybe Christmas Eve. It's on the 24th and we have a day off. So this means that I'm gonna have a day off, my niece is gonna have a day off. So we might get together so that I can show her all the swatches and have her choose. First, I will have her look at the ball of yarn. Then I will say, okay, which one you like. Then I'll show her the samples, because it's one thing to look at the ball of yarn and it's a totally another thing to see it knitted, to touch it, to see if you like the texture and so on. So I anticipate I'll have 2, 4, 6, 7 swatches. I have 2, 5 more to go. So this is my mini haul, and I was actually, and I paid so much money, oh my god. But what calmed me down is the fact that even though I will not use the entire colors for my niece's cardigan, let's say she selects this blue shade, I'm left with the others, that's really fine. I love gray. Gray is my favorite color. I love purple or lavender. I started a purplish sweater with stripes. If I don't use it in the cardigan, I'm gonna pop it right in there, make some sleeves. So the only thing that I'm worried is this, wait, what color is this? Does it have a name? Usually Alize doesn't give names to their colors, they just give a number code, and it's the same here. Yeah, it's just a number code. I would say it's a very warm peach, pastel peach. So this is the only one that I'm worried. All the others I'm not. And this one, I mean, I can include it in my temperature blanket, I can include it in my scrappy blanket. I am not worried at all. So this is my mini haul and my plans with the swatches. I showed you my swatches, you guys. I don't know, who am I? Who is this woman making swatches, measuring, calculating? But look at me all serious and stuff making swatches. Okay, yesterday I did a lot of knitting on the black vest for my nephew. Oh my god, I love it much more, you guys. It's much more thick. I love this version much more, long story short, and I am now reusing the yarn. I'm slowly unraveling and making the second version, which I hope it will be the last version because it's getting ridiculous. Okay, I showed you almost everything. The last thing, of course, the Vlogmas blanket, the star of my Vlogmas show. As you have seen some clips earlier, I finished the burgundy reddish color. And I am now introducing again a stripe of beige color. You guys, oh, it is getting out here. I love it. I love it. I even love the bad side, the other side. So making good progress, and I will try. No, I'm not gonna try. I will put it to the side because I really want to make the swatches to have my niece choose one so that I can start her cardigan. After that, I will relax a little bit more and I'll just focus on the Vlogmas blanket. But now my focus is the black vest. So I'm knitting interchangeably between the black vest and the swatches. Oh yes, I forgot about my, oh. Over there, it's my brother's vest. It's been sitting there, and the yarn is right there, and the needles are right there. Let's not stress about it. Black vest, swatches, then my brother's vest. Okay, now I have an order in my head. I know what to focus on. But this is all. It is still the 21st of December, you guys. I've had such a long day that I feel like it's been 3 days. But I'm glad that you spent this day with me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hold on, let me make my regular outro. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.